Hey, Bottled here, and today I'm going to show you how to make these two piston doors. So let's actually try this one out first, because it's the most simple. You just walk in, opens, you walk on the other side out, and the same thing backwards. You can also do it sprinting, but that's, I think, only a single player, because if you have just a little lag on multiplayer, you will hit the block, and I kind of failed there, because I hit the wall. And this is then the second thing. You step here and it opens like this, so you can put it into a flat wall of any sorts. That's also kind of what I tried to demonstrate, but well, as you see right there, I kind of messed up with where I want to place it. This is kind of buggy if you want to use pressure plates, but it's still very nice. Here you can see how they're made with just a bit of redstone. This one has the least redstone. This one and this one, they're actually the same. I just need to rebuild them twice. They look like a duck, like this. If you don't see it right away, just look at it for a while. And this one uses a bit more redstone than that one, but it's not if I were you, it depends on what you want to make. That one's really simple, but that one's really nice. So let's start with showing you how to make this one. Okay, so we start off with placing a piston right here, then 4 blocks between it, and placing a piston there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Then you put the blocks you want it to move, so I'll let it make iron blocks as the door. I like to work with half slabs. It also makes this a bit more compact, else you need to make it a bit wider. You just break these blocks. Also do that on this side. When I'm building this in the air, it's a bit easier for me to build it. So if you can't really see, I'll dig this part out here. And that's enough. When you have right here, the pressure plates will be right here. Then the pressure plates will activate this redstone, which will activate these repeaters. And then the repeaters will actually deactivate, like the redstone signal and the repeaters will actually deactivate that redstone torch. So in other words, these pistons are always extended, like you see right here. Same goes on this side. Just put them up like this. Half slabs is just so you can make this a bit compacter, so you don't have to turn around right there. So when you step on it, it opens. Just put it like that, and you can do the exact same thing on the other side. Just place the repeaters here, rest some dust here, and put this back. Because this always opens really fast, and I don't really like it in my opinion, because when you just like stand here, it's longer than I thought. Well, in other words, I just like to make this one tick longer. Same on this side, just do it like this, and that stays open for just a little tick longer, and you can easily walk through it. You can just close these holes right here. All you need is just this little bit sticking out here and this little bit sticking out here, so it's very easy to make and it doesn't take a lot of resources. So let's get to the second one. Okay guys, so the second one, it's a bit harder than the first one, but it's also very simple to make. First, you make a little 2x2 wall with 4 pistons like this. Then you put 2 pistons right next to it, facing the other way. Have a 2 block space right here, and place 2 pistons again, and just copy what you did on the other side. When you have this, you just place the blocks you want as wall in the little corners you made there. Now you just make a little roof on, because we're going to use that for a bit of redstone later, and it's like the roof of a laboratorium you're going to use it for. But now you move to the back, and I've made this mistake countless of times that I tried to make it at the front, and it just wouldn't work. I was like, why would it not work? And I just figured out it was the wrong side. So you made a little gap like this, 6 wide, and then you make a 4 wide gap in it too. You place your redstone dust all the way down here, and put a redstone torch on either end. You grab your redstone repeater and put it on full ticks, and do that actually on both sides. If you don't do it, it will not work. I made that mistake too. So then you just put 2 blocks here and a redstone dust on that one, and you do the exact same thing on the other side. But on this side, you will also add a little curve right here that looks a bit like this. but because you will also have the tunnel around it like that, this is how it's going to look. If you have this, you put a redstone dust right here, and then you put a repeater right here. This one you don't have to put on any ticks, but here, when you're up here, you have to make a little Z or Z or S, however you're looking at it, like So, and now it should actually work. If you think, oh no, that one's not working, just don't worry, it's all right. It'll extend later, because I made that mistake earlier too. You put a bit of redstone here, and then put the blocks over it like that. Because when this redstone gets activated, the doors will open. So they'll open like this. You come to the other side, and well, you're locked outside. And you think, how will I get to that side? You just break these blocks again. You can also put them closer if you want to. I'll just put them from a 2-block distance. Then when you get to this side, you will reach the redstone, and I always just drag it out like this. And that's how I do it. Then I just fill this up again, and fly out. Place there a block, and put the pressure plates right there. Now the door will open and you can just walk through. Except if you're using pressure plates like I do, you will always have the little glitch that you run through, it opens, you step on the other one, and then it will close and open again. To fix that, I don't know how, but you can just use a button to activate the redstone down here, or a lever, and those also work, and they're easier to do instead of like making these pressure plates. I hope the tutorial helped, and I will see you guys in a later video. So farewell everybody.